Well, friends, Wayne's World is adamant that it's going to build us a story about Shayla and Iman. I have not watched this at all. I'm going to watch it as blind as you are and react to it as blind as you are right now. Let's go.
Oh, word? He all right?
Yeah, he's good. I feel like me and my mom are the only family he really has since Anthony is acting funny.
Oh, man. Still.
Is Anthony acting funny though? I Sometimes I don't know why she does this, but you know what? That's just her move. So now she have played the move now on Iman to make it look as though, Anthony is this deadbeat dad that is not trying to have his son. But you hold him son from him nonetheless, and say, okay, you are the only family him actually have. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, this whole DNA test is weird. We already
Mm.
took one. So, like, what's he trying to prove? It's just,
Don't worry. It get better. But
does it? When?
don't feel like that's the only family you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a good thing going. The baby gonna be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what is that to take a DNA test? Like, take the DNA. It's a DNA test. He want a second DNA test to make sure. Make sure. You know what I'm saying? Put his mind at ease. You ain't got nothing to hide, right?
No, I don't. It's just,
That's the question. Do you have anything to hide? That's the question, if you have nothing at all to hide, then just take a DNA test. Even Iman now is now looking in to see. You see, this is the thing. This is the thing, trying to catch a big fish, Iman. But Iman is observing all of this because I think as much as he's high, right? And we know he gets high, super high, so high, scary high. The type of high where you want to be looking down. Anyway, never mind. The point of the matter is this. If you believe that there is nothing to it, then just take the DNA test and move on. Why make it this big hullabaloo?
the fact that we've already taken the test.
Mm.
Are you speaking from a man's perspective, or what's the second DNA test about? I don't get it. He just trying to prove something to his wife, and that's weird.
Yeah. Don't take it as it being weird. Always trying to just see the positive. He want to make sure he want to put his new girl at risk. I mean, not at risk, but
His new girl, his wife.
you know what I mean. He don't want her to get upset. He want to make sure everybody's stress levels stay down. Give him that, and then let's see if that he could be a better father. If not, I'm around.
You around, so you just gonna take over as the father suddenly.
No, he's not. He's just going to tell you that he's going to take over as a father, take the pum pum as much as he possibly can, and then whatever happens after that happens. Make the chips fall where they may. Look, if you really believe that this is, Anthony's kid, and if you're so sure, then take the test. And when you guys write it in the chat, take the test. If you think say this is his kid, if you believe that he's been an unjust man and he's terrible and he's awful, then there should be no issues with taking the test. But if you're having an issue taking a DNA test, it means you know something that you don't want to disclose.
Just gonna turn that frown upside down. See, you laughing already? You good? Don't worry
Yeah.
about that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you and your mama, y'all head over, take little man. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna be upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be at home waiting for me.
Yeah.
So just let him take the test.
Let him take the test.
Am
Don't
I
go.
the one that's giving drama?
No.
Let him take the test. Make him take the test. I hope she gets high and make him take the test. I was gonna take the test, but then I got high. I hope she allows him to take the test. Take the test. If you believe that this test is not what it is, just allow him to take the test. Come on. Iman is a smart guy. I mean, he's high, but look like him not just high this morning. Seems like him hasn't really smoked since morning, right? Him look like that. Cause when we does them just smoke since morning, it is what it is. And so Iman is saying, take the test. Let the gentleman take the test. What's wrong with that?
But you don't have nothing to hide, right?
No, I don't have anything to hide. It's just
Mhm.
principle.
All right. Well, call me into the principal's office in a little bit. I'll be upstairs in my boxes.
You always know how to make me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
I'll be upstairs.
That's right. take the test, bring the child over to his father, and have him take the test. There should be no issues at all. Why is she complaining? You know what, Iman? But like when you're just chill and you're relaxed and you're trying to find out if what she's saying to you is true. Because it may not be true. But we're trying to see exactly, the things that you're saying. I'm happy that Iman is sitting down and Iman is saying to her, well, Shayla, you don't really have anything at all to hide. I love that line. You have nothing at all to hide. Then just take the test. What's the big deal about taking a DNA test? The only time women don't want to take a DNA test is when they think that they've done something. I keep saying that over and over again. That's why I said tests should be mandatory. I believe that DNA should be mandatory at the hospital. You should be able to get a DNA test at the hospital because of the high levels of issues with pregnancies. You should have the father take a test at the hospital. I believe that that's something we should campaign for. You know what I mean? That's probably something I'm probably going to put in like a bill for here in California. Some way, somehow. Mandatory DNA testing. I believe that it is practical. Women can't argue about this. Ladies, we don't think about this. You can't argue about this. What's wrong if you sure, if you're set sure that it is that man's kid, then what's wrong with taking a DNA test? What is wrong with taking a DNA test? What's wrong with taking a DNA test? I don't understand why it is so hard for women sometimes to take the test. Wait so hard to take the test, but ask for the test and give them on the test. When I feel upset about, you say you want a DNA test, a woman start getting upset. Oh, what do you mean you don't believe me? What do you think? That I'm just running around? We just want to take a test. Can I take the test, please? It's, no, here's the thing now. I don't believe she's gonna take the test. I'm telling you what I think right now. I want her to take the test, but I feel like she'll go over to Angelina, and Angelina's going to find some way of telling her why she shouldn't be taking the test. But I hope Iman is paying close attention to this family and realize that he's being set up to breed Shayla again. You understand? Because that is exactly what's going on with her. That's going on. What's going on right here, so he might be upstairs in them boxers. I hope him using rubbers, because anyway. You know what, friends? Give me a take. Will she take the test? Will Anthony be able to take the test? That is the question we have to ask right now. Will he be able to take the test via Shayla, or will he have to force and take this test? Give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to you all soon.